They say when it rains, it pours, and oh my goodness, ACNH friends and family, Nintendo is pouring on the goodness. We got the announcement today, and we are gonna sink our teeth in like it's some sort of pumpkin scone from Starbucks. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and we now know that Nintendo is bringing more than just the Roost, and probably more than just the Roost and Amiibo. It is raining, it is soggy, my shoes are a mess, but I am beyond smitten like a kitten because this is a phenomenal day. Can you believe it? It all worked out. How often in today's day and age does it just all work out? I feel like the last 2 years have been an exact case of the opposite. It just not working out. And yet, Cranston, my buddy, we did it. We can jump in puddles for the rest of the year because the big moment finally happened. Smash that like button if you're excited. And let me know in the comments down below if you're so glad that this is much more than just something very small in store. Check it out, Isabel. My girl brought us the announcement just a few minutes ago. The Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct will air on October 15th, Brewster's birthday. Man, oh man, I don't know how they do it, but they did it. 7 a.m. Pacific, that's 10 a.m. Eastern, and we're going to be live streaming the heck out of this thing. We're starting early. It's a party. Okay, I'm getting all the party favors. I'm going to have treats. I'm going to have my beak, and we are going to go to that Roost because it's 20 minutes of information about the content coming to ACNH in November. My friends, 20-minute trailer. 20 minutes. The update trailers are usually 1 to 2.5 minutes. And this update trailer / direct is 20 minutes long. How big of an update is 20 minutes? I literally have goosebumps. I actually have pigeon bumps, all right? It's a little bit different, kind of the same feeling, but I am so beyond stoked. This is phenomenal, and if it didn't get any better, did you know I'm doing a massive giveaway for Switch LITE and a 1TB memory card? Do you want to start a new island with all this juicy new stuff? My friends at Lexar and me are giving away a 1TB Lexar Play card and a Switch LITE. I'll put the link in the description down below. It's very easy. All you gotta do is like, comment, and follow, and boom, you're entered to win a brand new Switch LITE, a brand new 1TB memory card, and then you can have a brand new island for Brewster and Co, or you can gift it to a friend who you want to get in on the Roost action. Also, if you're just looking for a memory card, they make the sweetest, best memory cards. They're friends of the channel. They love Animal Crossing, and I super appreciate if you click the link in the description down below to check out the Lexar Play card for Nintendo Switch, and we're going to check out this direct. I'm actually going to be moved by this point, so this will be like the first major thing we do after my move. If you didn't know, I'm moving west. And then Brewster is moving in. Oh my gosh. It's coming in November, which I feel is like the only sad part of this whole story. So they're focusing on everything coming in November, which kind of tells me that we're not getting anything extra for October. I feel like October is set as Halloween. October is set with the new items. Although there was a new pumpkin that was spotted, kind of like a balloon soaring in the sky. Sometimes you miss it, sometimes it just goes by. But did you see this pumpkin? Take a look at this picture. Look at this tall boy. Very reminiscent of my form factor, and something I'm a big fan of. You know, we do have eggplants and cucumbers, but they're very short to the ground. This pumpkin, he is reaching for sights unfound. He's trying to get to the sky. And it makes sense because he's looking for Brewster to come down. Now, let's talk a little bit more about this direct. The last Animal Crossing direct I mentioned to you was over 20 minutes long, right? And so I said I predicted this would be maybe not that long, but at least 10 minutes. And then they decided to double it. They're giving us 20 minutes of new content. And if you think they're going to spend 20 minutes talking about Brewster and Series 5 Amiibo, well, you would be silly because they are going to talk about much more. I think this truly is the 2.0 update that I have been predicting and prophesizing for a long time now. We don't say hashtag trust SwitchForce for nothing. We say it because I believe this stuff and I research this stuff and I find this stuff out for you and I hint at it and I tell you overtly and I fill you in because you're my family. We've been doing this since March 2020 and November 2021, the big reward. It's like the jackpot. You know, you're pulling the slot machine, you're scratching off, you're scratching off. You play the numbers, and you think it's never going to happen. And then finally, your hopes and dreams come true, you win the big prize, and please don't play the lottery, it's kind of a scam. But I do think this is our lottery winning moment because Brewster, Amiibo cards, and plenty more. I mean, I would not be surprised to see multiple NPCs, multiple features, and more that we cannot quite predict. You see, it's not indicating that Brewster is just the biggest thing in the update. It's merely the anchor around which to hype everyone up. You'd imagine that their biggest surprise is possibly saved, right, Flora? Like, if I was going to do a direct, you guys ever seen the Nintendo Directs here, watch them with me? Maybe you have lately when we've been live streaming them. You know that they always save, like, their biggest surprise as a secret. I think the biggest surprise is yet to come. I think that Nintendo knows Brewster is what everyone's been asking for. I think Nintendo knows Brewster is like a must. And I think Nintendo knows Brewster would really get the fan base eager and ready. Because if they just said November update, I think a lot of people, and let me know if you'd believe this, would think it's just going to be a few items, seasonal events, and nothing major. You'd probably be pessimistic, and rightfully so, because the last few updates have been nothing but pessimism. So I think Brewster is just sort of like the flashy thing you can shine in front of everyone's face, right? He's like the doorbuster. You get him in with the doorbuster, but then the real deals might actually lurk down aisle 19. I think that Brewster is going to be my favorite part because I love Brewster, and a lot of people's favorite part because Brewster is he's just an OG homie. But I really believe that there's something bigger and more game-changing in store than just Brewster. Again, let's reference good girl Isabelle herself, all right? 20 minutes. 20 minutes of information. Brewster, in my opinion, is like maybe 2 minutes. And I think that's if Brewster and the Roost is more involved than just come and get coffee and cocoa. If there's jobs, if there's deliveries, if there's other NPCs, if there's things of that sort, then Brewster gets, 2 to 3 minutes. But the amiibo cards, 2 to 3 minutes. If there's new villagers, maybe another minute or two. But right there, we're looking at like maybe 6 or 7 minutes max. Now, you've got 13 minutes to fill, and I'm sure a few of them will be presentational. And by that, I mean, okay, they're going to spend some time, reminiscing about how well Animal Crossing's done, how big of a success it's been, how many fun faces have been added, how many cool things have been added, how successful DIY and terraforming and the new features are. Maybe they'll do a little throwback to old games and then introduce features or characters that way. And maybe they'll kind of tease Thanksgiving and Christmas, Turkey Day and Toy Day as sort of future announcements. They do say this is coming in November. There is a chance that Turkey Day is grouped with this. I believe that it will be early November. This being October 15th, I think that it's going to be an end of October update. I don't know if it'll be right before Halloween or if it'll be right after Halloween. I guess then that would be beginning of November. Maybe it makes more sense to be beginning of November. I guess I'll have to look and predict more specifically as we get closer. But I think this is going to be, not near Turkey Day. So my guess is that we get this either late October, early November, and then Turkey Day and Toy Day may become in a separate update. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo takes this direct opportunity and the fan attention to really make mention of all that and alert you to kind of the plans for the rest of the year. I think that makes a lot of logical sense, and I think it would help fill the time because, frankly, 20 minutes is so long. That's like 8 Animal Crossing update trailers in one, and this thing could be 8 times an update. I really think it could be massive. We've talked about Zelda villagers, new villagers, Series 5, old villagers returning, NPCs. I can't even grasp how much they can jam-pack into 20 minutes. And it's because they can jam-pack so many different things. And I feel like it's going to be just fleshed out and fun. And finally, the moment that we've all been waiting for. And finally, the delivery that we've desired since we played this game. This is the expansion, but it's free. This is the expansion, but it's finally coming just very late. This is 2.0. It's just coming after 1.11 instead of 0.9. I really think that they are going to label this 2.0. With 20 minutes, I mean, the 2s are there, right? 22, it just makes sense. That's kind of being silly, but I do feel like this is going to be substantial enough, and now you have confirmation that Nintendo ain't messing around. It's 20 minutes, and it's going to be delicious, and I can't wait to share it with you. We will live stream it. We'll get in early. Like I said, it's going to be a party, all right? We are going to join up at the Roost. I'll have some special surprises, and we are going to be ready to go for this big moment. It is our moment. We've earned it. You've earned it. 2 rough years. 2 tough years, and now we get a magic moment to share together just for us, our big community, our big family, and I'm so glad we've stuck strong and stuck together the whole way through. So thank you so much for all your support. I couldn't do it without you, all of you, and I appreciate you so much for all the kind words, the kind messages, the fun tweets, the silly memes, the gruffled, angry responses, all the positivity, all of the fears and worries. All of it has made this experience special and unforgettable. And now October 15th, Brewster's birthday, is our magic moment. One shining moment for you and me, all right? Animal Crossing is not closed. It's actually about to open for business. And until that time, everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay have a fantastic day. I love you guys so much. And until next time, SwitchForce out.